Well, good morning. It's an early start. We're on our 10th wedding anniversary. Woohoo! Anyway, looking out over the property here, we're going to head over to Gorge. Emily Chasm, I think it's called. Emily's Gap. Jessie's Gap. Gorge way today. And we may, if time permits, get all the way up into Ruby Gap, I think it's called. Ruby's Gap. East McDonald's Ranges is where we're going to explore. As I said, Ruby's Gap, Gorge, Emily's Gap, the East McDonald's Ranges. We're having our cuppa, getting ready as the sun's rising. We'll look at the East McDonald's Ranges today on our 10th wedding anniversary. We're just planning our day here, having cuppas, and we'll make our way.
It says on the map.
So we've come out from Alice Springs along a part of the Bins track. Now this little place is called Artlunga. It's about 80 clicks, a bit more, out of 114. There it is on the sign, out of Alice Springs on the Ross Highway. And it used to be a gold mining centre. Goldfield was around 120 square kilometres, and it was here gold was first discovered out in Alice Springs. It leads out to Ruby Gap National Park, which is quite a remote area. We will not go out there today. You need EPIRBs and all sorts of fandangle stuff. But it's at Artlunga where gold was discovered first time, Alice Springs, in 1880 something or other, back on the sign there. And this was the original gold mining centre. That's the bakery. This is the old bakery that was around in the day. And this branches out. You can take various roads. That goes through to Amberlin Station, Garden Station. Eventually back into Alice at 173 k's distance. Historical reserve, that'll take you through to the old police station, old government works, and that gets into back Alice Springs again the back way. But this is the old bakery, Artlunga. Yeah.
The old ovens where they would have baked pies.
Old ovens and pies, bread, you name it, they baked it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
This is spread out over a vast distance. We'll walk it. It's part of Bins track, and Bins track runs South Australia up through Alice Springs, Northern Territory. It's quite a well-known track. This is part of it. We did come in on 4-wheel drive high, and it was really quite a reasonable road. It was only the last kilometre or two that was a bit chopped up with corrugations, but it is recommended for a 4-wheel drive with a high clearance. So
You can spend a week here.
you could spend a week here looking around.
Okay.
There's an eco camp. Well, a kilometre down that way there's an eco camp. Stay there, explore. There's heaps. This branches out. This is like a fork. So this branches out. That takes you through to the Crossroads Cemetery, which we might do.
Wow.
Joker Mine, Great Western Mine.
Oh. What range cemetery? That's only 4 kilometres away.
Straight ahead you got Clareville Station and Belondium Station. And you'll get eventually
Garden
through
Station?
to Alice Springs through that way, 173 k's
So maybe you could stay at them stations.
via Clareville. You could possibly stay at those stations. And that's the historic reserve down that way.
We're going down that way when we're finished.
Alright, I've just been notified we are going that way.
When we're finished?
When we're finished here. We'll pop up into Crossroads Cemetery. It's only half a k up the road. Joker Mine, it's only and we'll have a good poke around. Like I said, it's a 117, 114 out from Alice Springs and 50 k's unsealed. We got through all right. The last kilometre or two chopped up with corrugations, but you can do it in a two-wheel drive if you take your time. Right, Artlunga. See what else we can find. The last two spots we looked at was Joker Gorge and another mine, but they're quite the walk. They're 46k return walk, 46-minute walks. We've only got thongs on today. This is the last stop on that little forked road out from the Artlunga junction, and this is a little cemetery again. Again, this is just settlements. People who have settled out this way. Unmarked graves. By the looks. This one's marked, the only marked grave here, but the others are unmarked. But James Woodford, 1855, and he passed on 1921. So again, these are people who'd settled out here, original settlers.
Well, these ones could be indigenous, you wouldn't know.
Could be indigenous, could be anything. Unmarked graves. They were originally marked, I guess, but
they've got fossils on them somewhere.
Time has taken the headstones away and the memories,
Sad.
Which is sad in a sense, it's true.
Like somebody loved these people.
Correct. But that's time. Time marches on. Metal construction there, I'm not sure what it is, but anyhow. Make our way back to the car. Artlunga. Put it on your list of things to come and see if you're out Alice Springs way.
Yeah, spend a week here.
You can spend a week here.
If you like history.
Massive big anthill in the middle of the walk. Yeah, if you spent, well, not even a week, 4 days. Branched out from Alice Springs and come and spend a day pickpocketing around here. We left at 8 o'clock.
Or stay at the Eco.
Stay at the Eco Lodge.
Yes,
We left Alice at 8 o'clock. It's now 20 to 11, so it's not too bad a drive out. 2 hours and a bit. Now I'll just show you whilst I've got you. When we drive on the dirt, we put a little sock filter on. Saves it sucking all the dirt into the car, and you just take it off when you're finished and you rinse it in mineral terps and re-oil it. It keeps the dirt out of the motor, sucking it into the air filter. Alright, so we've come up from the main township, if you can call it a township. This is on one of their access roads. This is White Cemetery. It's only 1.4 kilometres out from the old bakery, the main road, they call it the main road, Bins Track intersection there. White Cemetery, so this has got original settlers who came to be interred here, 1911. There's older ones around. These are the guys that settled here, gold mined here. 1915. Found some information here. White Range Cemetery. Larger reserves, 2 cemeteries, the only place.
This guy was the cook, Lewis Nelson.
Various guys who settled in the area. Lewis Nelson was a cook, as stated. Robert Stewart, prospector.
He was a prospector.
Prospector as well. Matthew
This guy
Dowdy.
died of dysentery.
Dysentery, there you go. Jehan, Arthur Georgian, passed away from a heart attack. Original settlers of the area, original miners. Piece of history. So this is only like 1.4 k's out from the main part of the town there. There's a guy from Boston, USA at the back. He passed away out here in 1912, or 1904 I should say. Original miners, original settlers. You can see White Cliffs range there, but looks like the road's closed through. That's alright, we'll still spend a while poking around. Here we go. These guys were real hard guys. They came out, settled, prospected the mines. Tough life. Yeah. See what else we can find. There's little cemeteries along through here, little mines we saw coming through, so we drove to the end and we'll drive back and video it as we come back. Artlunga.
Watch.
I just got visited by the watch person.
Station.
Stumbled across a little visitor centre, Rangers residence, with lots of memorabilia stuff, camel canteens, essentially water tanks, all the old stuff found around the area, horse canteens.
They could have been used to carry some kind of fuel.
Yeah, kerosene maybe.
It's a gold safe.
Yeah, gold safe. Artlunga day-to-day life. Old bottles they've found, pipes, all found in the area. Pounding for gold.
They found rubies.
Found.
At Ruby Rush.
There we go, rubies. Ruby Rush were found.
Ruby Gap.
Ruby Gap, hence the name Ruby Gap. So this is in the Rangers Centre, Information Centre.
No, they weren't.
They weren't?
They were less valuable and they were garnets.
Garnets, there you go. Gives you a timeline of Artlunga. So Central Australian Rangers were crossed in 1860 by John McDougall Stewart. Alice Springs Telegraph Station was erected in 1863. 72, the Overland Telegraph Line has been complete. In 1889, wells and stores established at Paddy's Rockhole and Clareville to the north. The monthly mail service starts. The country opens up. And that goes all the way through to present time. Out here, we haven't seen them. Apparently you can find red kangaroos, black-footed wallabies, dingo, bats, eagles, honeyeaters, parrots, snakes, lizards and the like. We've yet to see any animal. We have only seen a baby goanna on this trip out. We're still shaking our head and scratching our head saying, where are these kangaroos? I can't see them. People talk of them, don't see them. We had donkeys. They had donkeys out here to help cart their luggage through.
Look at the size difference between the camel canteen and a horse canteen.
There we go. Size difference between a camel canteen and a horse canteen. There's the horse canteen.
Camel.
There's the camel canteen. It's probably because the size of the animal's bigger. Camel's bigger probably.
Probably, and they're like feet for walking in the desert.
Yep.
Weighted down, their feet spread more.
Old school wheelbarrow. So they would have used that for carrying food, water and mining equipment. Pushed around that. What do we got here? This is a dry blower. So this is a replica, but you'd put your diggings of gold through that. You have your handle going back and forth, sifting through dirt, see if you've got any gold in there. Metal trunks, marked camp sheets, so that's where you kept your sheets obviously. Big billows, blacksmith's billows. Fires up the blacksmith, as I keep saying, they're a very good commodity out here, a blacksmith. Shoes your horses and get you going.
Yeah, we planned to go to Emily Gap and Jessie Gorge, but here we are.
We're stuck here. We're getting absorbed by all this history here.
A random little find, and
We're spending our time here because we like history like this. We love it. And this building, I have no idea what it was, or there's no actual markings for it. It's just a pile of rock. Marked 255.
no, not with your camera on photo.
Marked 255, so I can see, no, it's not over there. There was a map and it had marked numerically what things were, but that could have been residence for maybe the policeman. Just at a guess, maybe. If they didn't stay in the actual police station. Made their windows out of milk.
Drums.
Windows are made out of the old milk drums. But yeah, very, very good and interesting. Like I said, pretty reasonably accessible dirt road. We're doing it in four-wheel drive high. It does recommend high clearance four-wheel drives, but I think we're having a guess that high clearance four-wheel drives only after wet weather, because it could get a bit.
Yeah, you go through all them creeks.
There's creeks. We've got some mud and some water on the car. It's only about an inch or two of water, but after a significant rain event, I guess it's only accessible then. These rivers will get deeper and deeper. We'll see what else we can find as we meander our way back. Hornet's nest down there. Best avoid. You can do the walk here. As Rel said, you can walk from here to Emily's Gap. We'll drive it. Possibly have a swim there. Be good, cool off. Too hot, or if it's too wet, you can still have your fun. Picnic here. Artlunga. It's been a good find.
Yeah, I reckon.
We were planning on Emily Gap and Jessie's Gap, but we've dragged our feet through here because we like the history. We absorb the history and learn of hardship of what the other generations have gone through. Forefathers have gone through to pave the way, I guess, for people who now live here. The harsh work they would have gone through.
Happy anniversary, darling.
10-year anniversary today.
What a perfect way to spend it.
There you go. Perfect way to spend it.
Just us.
Just us. That's all we need. Head back.
We have not passed one car.
To the trusty D-Max, and we'll head back and we'll poke around some more, see what we can find.
Oh, I hear a car coming.
So this is the last stop in from the trails into Emily's Gap, or Emily Gap, which is a swimming hole. Looks a bit green and icky. This is the last stop before Alice Springs, popular little swimming spot. Again, the colour of those rocks is amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much our day out in East McDonald Ranges. Did you have a good day out?
Yeah, I did.
Looks a bit too green and a bit icky to swim in.
I think it'd probably be okay. You wouldn't have to put your head underwater.
Emily Gap.
Hold on. There's meant to be art here somewhere.
It's meant to be art.
You might have to go through there to the other side. Yeah, there's like more art.
Oh, I don't know how to get there.
I'd say you'd have to go swim through and then walk up there.
Yeah. We're just discussing the point that there might be art here.
There is. It's on the
There
sign
is
back there.
back there, right? There's a sign, so there is art here.
But I'm thinking it could be.
You got to cross the river to get to it.
Swim through the waterhole.
How's the water? How's the water?
It's nice, actually. It's nice.
The water's nice, apparently. So that's our little tour of East McDonald Ranges. I hope you guys liked it. As always, hit like and subscribe on that button there. Any questions or anything you want us to cover, hit us up in comments. We're always keen to go to new places and check out stuff for you guys. Look forward to giving you guys another video soon. Ciao.